want to say there should be a timestamp in the top pinned comment below. Not 100% sure if we're live or not, but there should be a timestamp in the top pinned comment below. Click it and that should take you exactly where you need to be. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stream. It's been like a minute, it's been like a month. I believe I haven't streamed in the longest, but I'm gonna welcome all of you guys in, and then we're actually gonna play a game or two, and Treyarch is gonna go live in less than 21 minutes. So I'm hoping that they drop some good stuff, and I know that I've seen some people be salty AF because WMD is not a free map. It's gonna be part of the Black Ops Pass, so there's some heat, man. There is some heat. So we're gonna be talking about that. But how you guys doing? We got Nicholas, Deceptive, Caleb, Commander. Deceptive Gaming wasn't meant to start 40 minutes ago, or I'm tripping. Dude, I woke up like dead ass at around like 1 p.m. As soon as the trailer dropped, I was kind of like half asleep, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna record that trailer and just throw that up. And then after that, I got breakfast and I'm basically ready to stream, you know. It's not good, brother. Chewy orders, what up, dude? Gabriel, William, Caleb, Blue Dragon, MYF, PhD Flopper, Commander, Ladin. Yo, what's up, brother? Alright, I'm gonna get in the game here. Everything Goku's. I see you, Papa. What up, homie? Yo, Victor, sup, brother? So maps are, yeah, they are coming out tomorrow, brother. They are coming out tomorrow. So, I'm probably gonna be streaming tomorrow early morning as well. Really excited for that one because guess what, boys? Guess what, okay? Tomorrow, there is a chance, okay? There is a chance that we might get something regarding Modern Warfare 4 in Black Ops 4. If you have kept up with Call of Duty, let's say from Infinite Warfare, I know, crazy. Infinite Warfare was released 3 years ago, and Infinity Ward dropped a trailer or a teaser. Like, there was a bald guy, you know, bald guy lives matter, but there was a bald guy. You probably have seen that teaser video that they dropped in Nuketown, but that was 3 years ago. So I have a feeling that we're gonna see similar stuff this time. I'm really hoping they do, because kind of dying over here, man. Kind of low-key dying over here. What do you think is gonna be DLC 3? 3 multiplayer maps, new Spectre specialist. And for zombies, it's either gonna be Nuketown zombies or it's gonna be a new Ether map. But that's probably gonna drop like in a month or 2 months time from now, because Treyarch wanna space out content, you know what I mean? Not good. Should I subscribe or not? I mean, bro, if you're here, bro, like, subscribe, brother. Subscribe, it's free. We keep up with non-Fortnite content, so I know it's there's a shortage of Call of Duty content, brother. So if you are new, hit that subscribe button. But obviously, if you want to, but that's just God telling you to subscribe, brother. So hit that subscribe. If you guys haven't already, smash like, smash subscribe. I want to know how many of you guys have seen Avengers Endgame. Have you guys seen it? I want to know, man. There was literally a homie who spoiled Endgame, I believe in Hong Kong, and people beat the living shit out of that guy, bro. That was sad, man. Like, I'm pretty sure the guy, he wanted to, you know, poke some fun, and he was like, okay, let me go ahead. Okay, so you have not seen Avengers Endgame? Let me spoil that for you. By the way, I'm not gonna spoil any. Don't panic if you have not seen it. I'm not gonna spoil, don't worry, boys. But there was a homie. Okay, what the shit, bro? Let me have this, man. There was a homie who spoiled it for people. That was such a, like, a bad move, honestly. But he was beaten up, man. Homie got shot, brother. Homie got shot. There's a whole fam here, man. Come on, man. So many hit markers. What the shit, mate? My aim is potato, bro. Potato aim right there. Okay, here we go. Yo, AK Knight, what up, homie? How's it going, brother? What up? I watched Endgame on Saturday, got spoiled a bit. Bro, I went to my theater and people were coming out and they were spoiling it, like, legit, bro. Oh, damn, son. Yo, did you see that? I haven't played Black Ops 4 in like solid 2-3 weeks. Like, for real, bro. Like, I haven't played Black Ops 3 in the longest, like. But I'm kind of hyped for playing this game because obviously we're getting a new update, you know what I mean? Okay, swap this here. What the shit, man? Come on, man. Let go. Swap. Do I have anything here? Okay, swap and attach. Yeet. Let's get it. Playing Fortnite while watching the stream? You're a traitor, bro. You're a traitor. Somebody delete this guy. Delete this man. By the way, guys, just wanna, like, you know, just wanna hit you up with some good stuff. I have a second channel. Did you know? I have a second channel. Link is below, obviously. And before I even plug my channel, I just wanna say you don't have to subscribe. You don't have to subscribe. Yes, you don't have to subscribe, but if you are on the stream, check the channel out. Link is down below. If you're into movies and stuff like that, then feel free to subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I would really appreciate it, man. I would really appreciate it. Homie got beaten up in Hong Kong. Oh, damn, son. Take this, brother. Okay, so far, 3 kills. And we have 17 more minutes to go. I feel like there's someone around me. Joseph says, I saw. Hey, have you enjoyed the movie? Don't go into too much detail because I'm pretty sure some people probably haven't seen it. Oh man, there was a guy. There were 2 dudes there, man. Alright, come on, kill me already, bro. Rage, what up? Joseph, Noah, Jeremy. Fortnite drives me insane, bro. If you've seen Endgame, bro, you know, man. You know there was a... this is not really a spoiler, but Avengers Endgame has some Fortnite moment in it, so basically it's such a, you know, it's such a bad, man. I'm not sure, man. I was watching the movie and there was some Fortnite stuff in that, so kind of crazy, man. Fortnite is everywhere, bro. Like, Fortnite is everywhere. Yeah, you beating in sub count for second channel already. I'm 720. Dude, just gotta grind it out, man. Just gotta put out videos every single day. Like, you know what I mean? Just gotta do it, and I'm sure you'll get it. Why is the live stream not up yet? Treyarch isn't live yet. They're gonna be going live in 15 minutes, so we gotta wait 15 more minutes. Just a 15 more minutes, brother. I feel like someone would be in it. Now that I went down once, like, I'm probably gonna die a bunch of times. Oh, that's a Maddox? Yeet. Let me get that. Let me get you. Somebody's definitely inside here. But how you guys feeling about the new trailer? Yeah, what the shit? Who killed me, though? When is the live gonna start? In 15 minutes, bro. I got a countdown on stream as well. Fortnite take the world. Tony, they're gonna reveal new zombies map tonight. Guys, no spoilers, okay? No spoilers, no spoilers. I mean, even Marvel officially, like, spoiled Endgame yesterday. A quick question, though. How many of you guys have seen Endgame? Raise your hand. Drop a hands emoji in the chat. I wanna know how many of you guys have seen Endgame. I'm gonna go somewhere safe, you know? There's nowhere safe, honestly. Like, once you go down once you die once, it's pretty much game over because you spawn in with a pistol and then that's it, bro. But we only gotta wait 15 more minutes, so... I got 3 kills so far, so I'm probably gonna have my tier skip. I'm like tier 66. I haven't played this game in like 2-3 weeks, like legit, bro. Like, somebody's coming. Let me give him good times, okay? Let me go say hello, okay? Okay, that guy is up there. I won't be able to reach him. I'm gonna go that way. Okay, there are homies here, man. I see them popping, man. There are a lot of homies, man. A lot of homies getting shot there, man. Okay, homie got shot. Okay, homie is inside for sure. Let me grab that. I wanna go say hello, man. I wanna go say hello. Yo, come on, man. Alright, oh, damn, bro. Let me actually pop everything here, brother. Let me go, gang. Yeet. Oh, a lot of ammo as well. Ah, man, homie got shot. Come on, man. Alright, I'm just gonna scare, bro. I'm gonna scare. Okay, homie's coming my way, I feel. I'm gonna scare. Okay, heal up. I gotta reload as well. Yo, what up, Zara? How's it going, girl? Okay, a lot of hands up emoji. Damn, son. They're live. They're gonna have a countdown, so I got you. I'm gonna finish this up. I'm gonna open it up, okay? I got you, brother. I got you. Let's go. I'm gonna delete any spoilers in the chat. Yeah, for sure, dude. Definitely. And I didn't like... Oh, you have seen it and you didn't like... What? I prefer Infinity War over Endgame. But Endgame was dope, though. It was dope. It's a good movie. Solid movie. Okay, should I back out? You know what? If you guys are saying they're live, I'm just gonna back out, alright? I'm just gonna, like, don't wanna close that. What the shit, mate? Alright, quit match. Alright, boys. I got you, brother. I got you. We're gonna put some Treyarch on, alright? We're gonna put some Treyarch on. Let's get it. And guys, if you have a minute, check out my second channel. Link is down below. That channel is gonna be all about movies. So we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So if you haven't already, definitely smash sub on the second channel as well, and you will get some good times. You will have some good karma. I will send it personally. It's Fireburn, 30 minutes of what maps. They dropped that logo animatic. Okay, no, that's 11 months old video. Hold on, let me go over on I feel like that you guys were kind of memeing, man. I guess that you guys were memeing. All right, no, you guys aren't memeing. Okay, we're good. I got the link, boys. I got the link. It's a countdown. Yeah, I knew it's a countdown, but homies are like they're alive, so I'm just gonna listen to the homies. You know what I mean? We're gonna enjoy the countdown. All right, here we go. I'm gonna change up the screen here. Come on, man. I hate it when YouTube does this. Come on, man. All right, we're good. Yeet. All right, go back here. All right, I'm gonna delete my personal countdown and I can chill out with you guys for a sec and read chat and all that. All right, guys. So how's life? I'm gonna cut that as well. All right, we're good. We might get Modern Warfare 4 teaser. I have a feeling that we're gonna get it tomorrow. Tomorrow we can see it in Black Ops 4, you know, as an in-game tease, and then we can see something maybe on May 1st, because I believe May 1st is gonna be when Activision is gonna stream. So guys, if you're new here, I got you. So we're gonna be streaming tomorrow. We're gonna be streaming after tomorrow as well, because Activision is gonna be streaming, and I have a feeling that they're gonna be revealing some good stuff, man. 2 years ago, I graced this channel with a sub. No regrets. Ehe boom, you are a very good comrade, man. Very good. That's a very good move, man. I'm level 66 in Blackout. Send me paper? What the shit? I'm not printing Benjamins here, girl. If I was, I would make it rain. I got you. Can you link the stream URL? Oh, dude, I got you here, brother. I got you. It's on Treyarch if you don't want my face. I'm gonna delete this, actually. And don't worry, I'm not gonna be talking when they're talking. I got you, brother. That's why I'm streaming here, man. The reason I'm streaming is to show you guys the good Treyarch stream, you know? MCU box set with Endgame in 4K is what I need. I'm just hoping that Endgame comes to, like, Blu-ray and stuff, because if it comes to Blu-ray, you're just gonna be one Google search away from watching it, you know, in your home. So I'm just hoping that it comes to Blu-ray fast so I can enjoy it, you know what I mean? Yo, Ghost Dude, what up, dude? Cryptic, sup, homie? Fortnite third channel skizzle. I'm not gonna make a Fortnite channel. Even my second channel, guys, it's all about non-Fortnite content. Yo, Gabriel, appreciate subscribe and welcome aboard, brother. We need to play Blackout again. Oh, dude, we're gonna do it, man. Gonna do it. Tomorrow I'm gonna stream, right? I think I'm gonna stream a little bit of zombies, and then we're gonna have the new update and all that. So I'm streaming tomorrow for sure, and I'm also streaming on Wednesday. I think we can play on Wednesday. If we can, you know, join up at the same time. If you're free that day, we can definitely do that. No promises though. 11 minutes. Yeah, this is a good channel. I'll be grinding mod here too. Cryptic, I got you know what, Cryptic, let me hit you up with a mod. I always see you on my second channel and here as well. Here you go, brother. Here you go. But do not like end any innocent life in the chat, brother. Okay, you have this responsibility, all right? Do not f with any innocent homie in the chat. I see a bunch of spoilers, and I'm not gonna say don't spoil, because this is human nature, man. If we say don't spoil, everyone's gonna spoil. I'm not even gonna read any spoilers, alright? I've already seen the movie. I don't care about spoilers. I even watched the movie with spoilers. I've seen the leaks before watching the movie, so I personally don't care, but I know people care. I'm personally not gonna spoil, but just know this, like, if you have not seen the movie, just, like, and you care about spoilers, just, like, stop with the social media. Don't even go on there, like, for real, because it's human nature. When you say don't spoil, people are gonna spoil. You know what? We have a little bit of time. I'm gonna show you something. No spoilers, by the way. I'm not gonna show any spoilers. I'm not gonna ruin your life, boys. But Hong Kong, man. All right, let's have some. I'm gonna hit you up with some Okay, how do you even Hong Kong? Okay, that's okay. Hong Kong, man. Beaten up. It seems like somebody subbed to my second channel. Yo, thank you, boys. Appreciate it, man. Whoever just subscribed to my second channel, thank you. Avengers Endgame, man, beaten up by fans after shouting film spoilers outside cinema. So guys, this is where we at. People don't want spoilers? Oh damn, son. What the shit was that? Okay, I'm gonna go on this website. Consequences website. Yeet. Hong Kong man beaten outside theater after spoiling Avengers Endgame. Marvel fans beat the man up to teach him a lesson. It's kind of pathetic, you know what I mean? Like, people would beat a homie up over a movie. But it's understandable, though. It's understandable. Skizzle, you need to watch Goat. I'm probably gonna watch someday for sure. Okay, bunch of homies are getting timed out. Damn, bro. Yo, who's doing... Yo, AK Knight is putting in work. Like, don't time out any innocent life, bro. Like, don't do it, man. AK Knight, you're going gang, brother. You're going gang. I want to know your guys' opinions, your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions and all that on this matter. Yo, appreciate you subscribing. Long life, brother. Big Tender Navigator. Much appreciated. Thank you. Welcome on in. But I want to know your thoughts and opinions on this. Your sentiments on this sensitive matter. Hong Kong man beaten up. Homie was beaten up while living life in Hong Kong. He spoiled Endgame just outside of theater. It's kind of crazy. Like, I know a bunch of people, they were trying to dodge spoilers, like how soldiers dodge bullets, right? They ended up in the theaters. They were like in the line, and homies like this just spoil Endgame. I believe that live stream start. It's 7 more minutes, homie. 7 more minutes. We have some time. So here since 46k subs, my nibba. Hey, yo, appreciate it, brother. Welcome on in, man, and I really appreciate it. If you guys haven't already, smash like. It's just so sad. It's sad. Can we get 2 likes on the stream, boys? Back to Treyarch, Modern Warfare 4 teaser. If anything, I can see a little teaser like tomorrow, but in Black Ops 4, you know, in-game teaser. But that's just me assuming, so we do not know when we're gonna see it. But after tomorrow, Activision is gonna stream. It's gonna be their investor call, right? And I'm pretty sure they would have to convince the investors to invest in their stock. And the way they will be able to do it is by actually revealing Modern Warfare 4. So I have a feeling we're gonna see something before Wednesday. Just a feeling, though. Yo, Tasty sub, homie. It's just a move you'll forget about. Alright, 6 more minutes, boys. The man should have just not said anything. I know, man. Like, even I knew all the leaks and spoilers, but I haven't spoiled anything, you know? I feel on top of my game right now. But yeah, dude. It's kind of crazy, man. Like, even my friends, like my real-life friends, they were scared to be with me that day because, like, I told them initially that, bro, like, I made a second channel, and that channel is like, I need to be in the loops, you know what I mean? If I'm starting a channel, I need to be in the loops with the movies and stuff like that, so I need to know what's gonna happen in movies before that actually happens. So I told them, and they were straight up panicking, man. Been here for a long time, Skizzle, man. Everything Goku, brother, or everything Aaron. Much appreciated. I remember your old name, man, so that tells me that, yep, bro, I'm gonna hit you up with a mod, man. Definitely, 100%. 100%. Infinity Ward over Treyarch? Nah. I love Infinity Ward though. Modern Warfare 3 is my favorite Modern Warfare game. I know that might start a big ass debate in the chat, but I prefer Modern Warfare 3, man. MW3 didn't do anything wrong. Don't spoil. Nah, dude, I'm not gonna spoil. I'm not gonna spoil. Why would I do that, you know? Don't let your dogs out by violence. It's sad, the ending of Endgame, but don't spoil it, brother. Don't spoil it. Like, Hong Kong man was beaten up. I don't think you'll be able to be, we do not know where you at, right? So, you're not gonna be beaten up. Like, you're on the internet, so you're fine. But don't do it, though. Don't do it. Yo, Dimitri, sup, homie? What up, dude? Gang, brother. SpongeBob dies. Yeet. Infinite Warfare was the worst Call of Duty, man. I feel like, you know what? When Infinite Warfare was first revealed, I played the beta. I enjoyed it for a couple of hours. And you know what's crazy is that everyone was saying it's trash, it's trash, it's trash. And then I got to the point where even I didn't like it. I'll keep it real, man. I'll keep it real. I enjoyed the beta for like a couple of hours. Then I started hating it. I guess that I started hating it because of lack of novelty, and also everyone was saying that it's bad, and I believe these were the 2 reasons. And another biggest reason, or the biggest reason, was it was space warfare, and I personally didn't connect with that, and I know a lot of people didn't connect with that as well. So yeah, that's what it was. But if you really think about it, and if you go back to Infinite Warfare, the game is actually, it's good, okay? As much as I hate to say this, the game is good. The only thing that bit Infinity Ward in their ass was the fact that they just didn't listen to the community. They delivered a product that people just didn't connect with, you know? But other than that, Infinite Warfare was solid. It's just that its theme and the setting just didn't work out and people hated it. But if Infinite Warfare was a Modern Warfare game, people would have loved it. That's just my opinion though. Yo, appreciate subscribing, man. But also, I also didn't like it. I also didn't like Infinite Warfare. In fact, I hated it too, so... But that's just my opinion. Like, I feel like that it would have been much better. IW campaign was really good. Their campaigns are always dope. Their campaigns are always dope. Rip, Hong Kong man, he will live in our heart. Dude, like, he's a homie, man. Like, he's a homie. We gotta send love to that homie, man. Homie was beaten up. I made a video on that on my second channel, by the way, guys. The link is down below. Check out my second channel. Hit the sub as well. And if you're joining on the stream, don't worry, I'm not gonna be talking when Treyarch devs are talking, alright? So, I got you, man. I got you. And last night was Games of Thrones, right? I never got into it, man. Like, I recently got into Marvel movies, and I no-lifed and watched all the movies, right? A month ago. And I'm a Marvel fan. Yeet. But I'm not really into God or Games of Thrones. Yo, Derek, appreciate subscribing. Welcome aboard. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, brother. Will we get a teaser, maybe? Today it's definitely like Black Ops 4 DLC 3 and new operation stuff. But tomorrow I have a feeling that we can get a little tease. Just a little one, you know? Who watched Endgame? Here, man, I watched it, brother. I watched it. But don't spoil, though. Love to the Hong Kong man who got heat. Yeah, man, it's kind of crazy, man. Homie got shot. And whoever subscribed to my second channel, I appreciate it. And to the main channel, Gabe, much appreciated, brother. Modern Warfare 4 worldwide reveal in 2 minutes. Damn, I know, right? Crazy. Totally mind blown, brother. Hopefully the audio is gonna be good. Normally, every time Treyarch devs talk, they talk, like their voice is low. Their stream volume is always low. So I'm gonna lower down my volume if their stream volume is low. 70 hours in a week, damn. Best Modern Warfare was okay. Best Modern Warfare was Modern Warfare 3 for you. Same, bro. Same. Yo, real Modern Warfare 3 gang members, rise up. I wanna know, Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3? Spam MW2 if you like MW2. Spam MW3 if you like MW3. I say MW3. It's because like that was the first Call of Duty game that kind of made me fall in love with Call of Duty. My first Call of Duty was Black Ops 1, but Modern Warfare 3 was the real game that I no-lifed, you know? I was like Prestige 10, and then they added like 10 more Prestiges, and then I believe I got to Prestige 13, and some dumbass T-ranked my stats. So, kind of feels bad, man. Yeah, WMD is also like Black Ops Pass map. Real MW3 gang members, rise up. Track audio is garbage. Alan Kid, what are you doing here? A lot of Modern Warfare 3, even though I see Modern Warfare 2, but we're gonna neglect all the MW2 gang here. I'm gonna neglect all the MW2 comments here. We're gonna pretend that there's no MW2 comments in the chat. But honestly, man, both games are good. Both games are good. I love both of them, but there's something about Modern Warfare 3, man. I'm not sure what it is though, but there is something about Modern Warfare 3 that I just love, man. I guess the main reason I love Modern Warfare 3 over Modern Warfare 2 was the fact that I played Modern Warfare 3 before I played Modern Warfare 2. If you played Modern Warfare 2 before Modern Warfare 3, I guess you would have preferred that. They're probably gonna drop a trailer. The volume is so low, brother. What the shit, man? Okay. If you drop Avengers Endgame theme song on this one, it would be lit, fam. It kind of gives me that feeling too. Non-Fortnite players, rise up. Alright. I'm gonna lower down my volume, alright, boys?
Spectre on site. Studio transmission incoming.
Alright, we're getting a trailer. We're getting a trailer. Dude, these outfits are looking hella dope. Like, I'll be the first guy to say, like, this trailer looks good. But guys, don't let your dogs out, okay? Keep your expectations low because we've seen similar stuff with the Operation Grand Heist, right? And Operation Grand Heist was solid, bro. The trailer was solid. I was mega hyped. But then they dropped everything in the reserves. They had like $40, $50 bundles and whatnot. Literally everything that we saw in Grand Heist update was not in game. I mean, that was in game, but that was behind a paywall. So here, what we're seeing could be behind a paywall. So it's looking good. I approve it. I say it's looking good because it's looking good. But all of this could be behind a paywall. So guys, lower your expectations down. We're talking about Activision, man. I played Modern Warfare 2 before. And you prefer Modern Warfare 2 or 3? His soap with a katana was awesome. Dude, like these costumes reminds me, or the outfits reminds me of Modern Warfare 2. That no Russian mission, you know, because they were, I believe they were wearing tuxedos and shit, or however you say that. WMD, not a free map, by the way, boys. Not a free map. Homies were like, it's gonna be free, you know. Treyarch loves us, you know. Treyarch loves us. They're gonna drop it for free, but nah, man, it's not free, boys. You gotta get, you gotta pay them half a Benjamin, all right, half a Benjamin. And buy a season pass, and then you'll be able to play it. Where is Misty? They said Misty is gonna be coming tomorrow, so Misty, Zombies Factions, Gauntlet, Blackout update, map change. This. There goes Cargo. Rip Cargo, man. Gone but not forgotten. No, don't let your dogs out, man. Louis, I'll stop talking when they are talking. There is no quotes in this one, brother. So it's just a trailer, brother. It's just a trailer. Misty as a character unlocked, please. Hoping, man. Like, it would be bad for paying, like, buying Misty. You know how crazy that would sound? People or journalists will be writing headlines. They will be saying, like, so now you can buy a woman in a video game or some BS like that. So we're gonna have another controversy if they do that. I hope they don't, man. I hope they don't. By the way, guys, if you're new to the channel, we're streaming tomorrow. We're also going to be streaming the Activision livestream that's happening this Wednesday. Modern Warfare 4 hype. If you're into Call of Duty, that's what I like to cover here. Call of Duty and some gaming news. If you're new, definitely subscribe. Your name will pop up on the stream. And let's see what Treyarch has to offer.
Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm John Raffis, and welcome to Treyarch. Tomorrow marks the end of entertaining our inner heist fantasy and the beginning of unleashing our inner assassins with the beginning of Operation Spectre Rising, first on PlayStation. So earlier today and at the top of the show, you saw the official gameplay trailer for Operation Spectre Rising. As we speak, my colleagues Foxy and Ben are pushing the buttons of their magical social media machine to take a Treyarch blog post live that shares this. There's a roadmap that outlines what is happening during Operation Spectre Rising this week, and featuring the rest of the content we aim to take live throughout the rest of the operation. And there's a lot to cover, a lot across multiplayer, Blackout, zombies, new content coming to the black market, as well as Call of Duty Days of Summer. So to kick things off and help us dive into all things multiplayer, we are joined today by Miles Leslie, producer, Matt Schrantz, senior game designer. How you doing, guys?
Great, how are you, John?
All right. So a lot to cover. Operation Spectre Rising clearly revolves around Spectre.
Yeah. I think.
That was the one.
Not
That was
sure.
the one.
Yeah.
So why don't we start there? Tell us about Spectre and the debut in Black Ops 4.
So Spectre's back. We took a look at Spectre's kit, kind of honed in on what made Spectre special, which is that really awesome melee specialist. And we said, what can we do to make that just a even more amazing experience? And we came away with creating a fully third-person experience for Spectre's special weaponry, which is the Shadow Blade. The Shadow Blade allows Spectre to, like I said, go into full third person. While your Shadow Blade is out, you also have access to, you will not be able to go prone or change stances, but when you do press the change stance button, you'll be able to perform a really awesome multi-directional roll, which is a ton of fun, and pairs really well with the Shadow Blade melee weapon, because when you bring a knife to a gunfight, it's, not always advised, but with the Shadow Blade and pairing with the multi-directional roll, you're going to be able to pull off some really badass maneuvers and dodge some bullets and hopefully go in for the kill.
Well, and to demonstrate that multi-directional role, you brought Miles with you today.
I did. Let's see it.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Does this? How much does this stage support?
Clear the room. Clear the room.
So with the Shadow Blade, with the smoke grenade, because there's some interesting elements to how Spectre uses that grenade. When it comes to that third-person point of view, how did that impact design? Like, how did the team approach this, both in terms of sort of design for the specialist, in terms of thinking about how that plays well in maps and plays well with others? Tell us about that design journey.
Well, third person creates some obvious visibility benefits, and we embrace that. So you're going to be able to kind of, as you make your way around the map, you're going to have a wider field of view just to be able to see your surroundings. You mentioned Spectre's smoke grenade, so that is Spectre's special issue equipment, and it's not just any smoke grenade. We took a look at the smoke grenade, and traditionally that's going to impact enemy and friendly visibility. So in looking at how to deal with that on the Spectre side, Spectre will have the unique ability to see both teammates and enemies who are inside of that smoke grenade. Enemies will be highlighted in kind of a white, while friendlies will be highlighted with a blue. So you want to pair that with your Shadow Blade to be able to block off the lines of sight for your enemies, and then use that and maneuver around to enter that smoke and use the Shadow Blade to take out those enemies.
The comboing is pretty interesting now, right? As you play like hardpoint or control or domination, is if you can combo where you're throwing the smoke and you get in there with the blade and you just start cutting people down, like Matt said, you feel like that badass. Yeah. But it also is really scary when that smoke comes now out, because you're like, okay, Spectre's out, what do I need to do here? How do I counter this? So it has a change to how you play if you're Spectre, but also how the team responds as well, which has a huge impact across all the maps in terms of how they play and how to approach those things if Spectre's out on the map.
Since we're talking about the Shadow Blade and the smoke grenade, probably a good opportunity to kind of pivot and talk about some of the new weapons in the mix. New melee weapon, new LMG.
Yes.
In the mix.
Yes, absolutely. So the new LMG is the Tiger Shark. It's kind of a more agile LMG, super fun to use. So someone like myself who I'm traditionally a run and gunner.
Gonna be in supply drops, guys.
I don't mind using the Tiger Shark because it allows me to stay with that run and gun playstyle. Like I said, it's a bit more agile. It's got I think the fastest reload speed of all of our LMGs. So we'll be able to use that in kind of a new role for LMGs. And that's just been a ton of fun. And then the melee weapon, which I believe, I'm gonna mess this up.
Do it.
Nifo Oti, I believe.
Close
I don't
enough.
know. Close? Okay. It's a melee weapon, a club. It looks badass. It's a lethal melee weapon. I've also had a ton of fun using that bad boy, going around and making our fellow developers squill in excitement, I guess you could say. Yeah.
Nice. There's a story there. We'll save that for another time. All right. Well, we'll have a couple new multiplayer maps that come into the fold as well.
2 new maps.
Before we get there, though,
1 remake.
Because we'll sort of walk through each one. The end of this week, if I'm not mistaken, Prop Hunt makes a return.
Yes,
and goes live.
Prop Hunt. Again, one of our favorite game modes. We've brought it back bigger and better than ever for Black Ops 4. There you can see
live out all of your fantasies as random things.
That's actually Miles.
The only thing I'm really excited for is the prop hunt. I hope they don't put it behind a paywall though.
Yeah. So prop hunt. If you don't know what it is,
we know.
Living under or as a rock. I don't know.
Oh, we know, bro.
We have to deal with this all day.
It pits a team of hunters against a team of props, and then each map will have their own specific prop set to cycle through. As a prop, you'll be able to change between props if you spawn in and you don't necessarily think you can hide as the one you've been given. You'll be able to do that a couple times. You'll be able to lay down decoys, and then to kind of help with the hunters, every 20 seconds the props will whistle in the world. So you want to crank your headphones up and listen for that whistle.
Yeah.
What's your favorite prop?
My favorite prop.
Going off script.
Well, that's fine.
There is no script.
I have always wanted to be a palm tree.
Yeah.
Since a young boy.
No, that's cool.
So it's fun to be able to live out my fantasy.
The best is when these guys are picking this stuff in militia, you can be the bear, right? Yes. So there's like a stuffed bear, and so you get to just run around as the bear. which is pretty awesome.
Yeah,
so.
it's the
Yeah,
people that
nobody's
have played
gonna
the maps a
know.
lot
Nobody's
and
gonna
have,
see a bear coming for
put their
sure.
time in are definitely going to have the advantage there because you're going to look at that bear and say, hey,
Wait, yeah. Why is the bear in the middle
Nah,
of the
prop
forest?
hunt's
Why
gonna
is
be
not
dope,
us
why
guys.
is the
there?
bear capturing B down?
I'm letting my dogs out.
What I appreciate here is just the amount of enthusiasm for prop hunt. I mean, to the point that I think I'm going to call some people and try to get you guys to star in your own prop hunt video.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
We already
Okay.
have everything we need.
The playtests I've for prop hunt internally in the studio, I think have elicited the most laughs that I've
yeah.
heard coming from
over the
everybody's
top.
offices. So it's just super fun.
Before we move on to the maps, one note that I kind of took out of order is, and something that we saw in the video, is the return of the ballistic knife. Coming later.
Yes, yeah. Ballistic knife, melee / long range weapon that you can hit a button and fire off that projectile. Yes, it is back, and we'll try to have some cool stuff planned for that guy as well.
Cool, cool. All right, so let's move on to
Doing
let's
God's
move
work,
on to the
boys.
maps. We've got a couple maps coming online here, and if I'm not mistaken, I think we've got Masquerade lined up first. And
Damn.
Miles, if you could tell us a
Yeah.
little bit about what's going on in the world of Masquerade.
Yeah, for sure. So we've got 3 brand new maps in this.
No,
you know,
two new-
Spectre
two
Rising,
brand
which
new
is
maps.
different than the 2 we've had before, and we really wanted to look at the portfolio of maps that we've been delivering, and we've constantly been pushing ourselves to really deliver some really unique experiences, both visually and gameplay-wise. So talking about Masquerade, which we're looking at some gameplay here, we really wanted to smash together this idea of this colorful parade flow that's going on, and it's actually being used to smash and crack open this U.S. embassy. So this takes place in Bangladesh,
Damn.
India, so you get this contrast of the outside world and this compound that is the U.S. embassy. So it has
Subscribe
really
to
high
T-Series,
cool visuals,
boys.
a lot of colorful things, but you actually get to engage with the floats. So you can get on a bunch of them, like there's a huge boat that has a shark with a shark captain on it, which is pretty fun. And you're using these in really interesting ways that you haven't been able to, is actually engage with the environment. And the map has very separated lines when you're in the embassy and out of the embassy, which is really awesome because
Aquaman better
the
be
outside
happy,
street area
brothers.
leading up to the floats is more cat and mouse, and then you've got this contrast of this long street that's wide open, so there's danger, but you can use the floats in creative ways. Getting into what we're calling the VIP building in front of the embassy, and if you lock that down, you're going to have a clear advantage. And we really wanted to see and push ourselves to say, look, if we just say this is a power position and you want to go get it, what gameplay does that drive? And what we found is it adds more interest. It drives that more engagement in terms of internally, look, hey, I want to go take that building. How do I take it? I want to get around this street. I want to use this float in really creative ways. And then how do I use that?
Yeah, appreciate subscribing. Thank you, man.
But for on kind of my
Welcome
team
aboard.
side of when we go through and say, where do we want the hard points to be? Where do we want the domination zones to be? Because like Miles said, it's a very different map to where you have these really distinct power positions. You have these lanes that kind of close and open in interesting ways. So that was a lot of fun for us to go through and play test and find what worked the best for this kind of new setup.
Yeah, this is all about, we really wanted to push where people, there's a clear advantage, right? You get into these windows that we're looking at here that overlook the embassy, the VIP building, and drive people to want to take these, right? You can still run and gun, but if you're going to be smart and try to use the equipment and everything that you've got in your arsenal, you're going to be able to lock down these different zones, and that was really compelling to us, on top of trying to use the environment even more.
Just out of curiosity, I mean, the Spectre brings something kind of so unique. How, if at all, did that impact anything?
Yo, Pedro,
around
appreciate subscribing.
any of the new
Guys,
maps?
just stop with the
we've really
spoilers,
been
because the more you
challenged
say no spoilers, the more you say no
wrap our
spoilers,
minds
people are
around
gonna
the
spoil.
operation
So it's
things,
like a
and we're
reverse
talking about
psychology.
Spectre, who is
Let people say
world-class
whatever. Don't
assassin.
time out anyone. Don't do anything. And,
Do that theming across
yo,
the maps, and
damn,
it's
man,
easier
you
in
guys,
some and harder than
chill.
others, but it's
Appreciate
always
you
this layer
subscribing,
of,
but
you know,
chill.
What are the cool things?
Oh,
that can
welcome on in,
influence us?
boys.
And
Thank
for
you,
us,
thank you, thank you.
We really had this interesting idea of, elite assassins have hijacked these floats and they're using the cladding rams
Hey,
and
appreciate
they're cracking
subscribing,
open
Siraj.
this
Much love,
embassy, and
Papa.
it has that layer of it's fun, right? But also a serious tone of they are trying to attack this embassy in some interesting and new ways that we haven't done before.
Sure. All right. Map number 2.
Map
Artifact.
Number 2, Artifact, yeah. So Artifact is another super fun map. Once the gameplay comes up, you guys will see. So this was super fun for us because we started with this idea And this contrast. When we talk about platforming.
Thank you
we
so much
really
for
wanted to
dabbing
have
on them
a
Nebas,
platforming
brother.
experience. And when I say
Appreciate subscribing,
platforming,
brother.
it's really about being able to choose and jumping from different actual platforms, high and low. We wanted to create a sandbox of this. And going to Iceland where this takes place, and you've got this mashing of this.
This map reminds me of the Black Ops 2 Turbine.
And the
Anyone?
volcanic rock and the ice and the snow allowed us to really embrace that. And this map has so many decisions. You can make so many quick decisions, going high, going low, jumping over enemies, getting behind enemies in really creative ways. It plays very, very different than any of the other maps because of those choices.
Well, it seems like when you talk about elevations, it continues to build upon some of the ideas that you had in Operation Grand Heist.
Absolutely. As we keep pushing ourselves, and we know we're onto something when we're playtesting, and it was like that felt very uncomfortable because it was different. Right? Like you can't have 3 platforms that you've jumped on to get over someone because we haven't done that. And the answer is, well, actually, we have to do that, right? Like we have to challenge ourselves more so than we have to try to bring something to the community. And we're excited to
watch
see how
out
people
for the
respond to
third
that,
new
right?
map,
And
boys.
what do they like? What do they not like?
Watch
'Cause
out for
we
the
are
third new
monitoring
map.
these things,
They're about
and
to
that's
reveal a new
influencing
map
where we should go, and also
called
what
WMD.
we should and should not do. But this map's super fun. It's also got some fun things. There's a working geyser. So there's geysers that actually go off during the match, and if you get stuck in them, you'll go hurling up in the sky, ragdolling, which is awesome. It also has a one-way ice slide. So this ice cave most of the map is pretty open with the platforming. The ice cave is pretty close quarters, and it has a lot of different flanks, but there's a way to use a one-way ice slide to get behind enemies, which is pretty cool because you have to commit. So it's all about, this map's about making decisions and committing to those decisions, and then try to, change lanes quickly and paths as fast as you can with the platforming.
When it comes to design meetings, walk me through, like, what does the geyser idea sound like? How does that come up? How does that happen?
Brand new map coming,
anything,
boys.
it
Brand
is-
new map
wouldn't
coming.
It be cool, right?
Wouldn't it be cool?
It's literally how it starts. Is we're in this landscape, and the team has done such an amazing job where they are crafting these things. Man, it would be so cool if. And when you hear these things and you see how excited the team is, you're like, we have to do that, right? Like, let's put geysers in this. Like, that just makes sense. And you quickly prototype it, and you find out that it's fun, and you just iterate from there. And it's the same thing with the slide. Man, it'd be so cool if you could do this. Well, you know what? Let's do that, right? Let's embrace that feeling. And that's really allowed us to step out of our comfort zone and get out of the sort of guidelines and foundation that we've got to build on these maps.
The thing about this map that I always
There's the guys right there.
this is really satisfying, the lethal bidet.
Not good. Not good.
In playtesting, I've found that this map more so than maybe any other is, and you can even see it here in the gameplay, is you can really play with any style that you want and be successful at it. It just comes down to those decisions that Miles mentioned. So if you're a sniper, you're going to be able to find that optimal path that will allow you to be successful as a sniper. If you're running a KN57, you're going to be able to find that path that helps you optimize
Only
that.
50
Or if you're
tiers,
running,
boys.
you happen to get
We'll
the
talk in a bit.
NIFO OT melee weapon. You're going to be able to do that as Jarrett in our playtest does with his melee weapon.
Yeah, I want to call out Jarrett specifically, who is a master at sneaking up behind you and knifing you.
Yeah.
And then after you respawn, will then snipe you. So really been...
Just both sides.
Yeah, just both sides you get
Yeah.
it from Jarrett. So thanks, Jarrett.
Thank you, Jarrett.
Thank you. You've crafted me in the pits of hell. But to go real quick back to the theming of the assassination, the map's called Artifact, and what it is this archaeological group has actually been hired to find a zombie artifact. They don't know that it's a zombie artifact. They're just finding an artifact. It's actually the Odin statue from one of the zombie maps, which is really cool. And they start digging it out, but since the zombie artifacts obviously have, unearthly powers, some bad dudes try to stop them and assassinate
Avengers
them and wipe
Endgame
them out to steal it.
2.0,
A little
brother.
Indiana Jones inspired. It's sort of treasure hunted.
Yeah.
It's kind of the idea, which is pretty cool.
I like it.
So then there is a third map in the mix.
Yeah,
It is
brand
a,
new,
a
boys.
reimagining
Brand new
of a
map
fan
coming.
Favorite, WMD.
Yeah, so WMD's awesome. We
Totally,
really
never
started
seen
to look
before.
at the portfolio and what we wanted to give back to fans, and this is another one where we could give more across the portfolio. So we still have the 2 brand new experiences, but WMD, because it's so old in terms of BO1, it still plays very different, and it has its own foundation. This map's about insane verticality and just complexity overall. So when we were looking at it, it complemented the openness and decisions of Artifact, the dichotomy between the embassy and the streets and Masquerade, and gave something new. We really wanted to lean in feeling cold, that your teeth would be chattering if you're in the Russian hidden laboratories that are cooking the Nova 6. But it's really fun because it's brought back a lot of memories for some of the team that was still playing, and seeing the new team members that didn't work on the original having a lot of fun on it and how it plays so different was pretty cool.
This new
we
map
really wanted
looks
to lean into
so
that
good,
insane
guys.
verticality, overall, because you got the gantry. And
Honestly,
the back
I love
area,
the
all
original
different
WMD,
catwalks and
so
roofs you can get on. There's
I'm
a
pretty sure I'm gonna
lot of
like it, but
outsmarting you can try to do.
they're
packed
calling
so
it a new
close
map,
together
man. Like,
that you feel like you can really, really outsmart enemies more so than you may have made.
Forget
doing
what
some
you
of the
know,
other maps
boys.
that are bigger and wider and have those decisions spread out. There's a lot of decisions to be made in here.
a lot of
As
decisions.
we kind of wind down sort of the multiplayer portion, what are you guys most excited about? What do you, personally, what are you most excited about in terms of Operation Spectre Rising? What are you looking forward to most?
Being a palm tree.
Boyhood dream. Yeah. No, I get that. I get that.
No, that's a hard one. I absolutely love prop hunt.
Forget what you know, boys.
I gotta go with playing as Spectre. I really enjoy that close range gameplay, and it just feels. I wanted to curse there. I'm not going to. It feels amazing, John, to just roll through and slash people, and just
Like-
to hear their overjoy through death chat.
Revenge, right? Yeah, revenge.
That's my favorite. Spectre, playing a Spectre in where we allow you to play a Spectre. It's just a blast. Yeah.
For me, it's these maps really, I live and breathe the maps, and really trying to push ourselves in the team and to really respond is I want to see how the community responds to these maps, how they're playing them. It even goes to some of the alt maps. We had Arsenal Sandstorm come out during the previous operation. We're going to have some more come in this. We are listening to the feedback, and we're really trying to change things to be more interesting and to be more fun. So the feedback is great, the constructive, positive feedback from the community that we want to lead into. But that's what I'm excited about, is how do people play this, right? How are they feeling about it? What are the things that we didn't experience that people experience? And really seeing all of that will be the sort of the big thing for me and the team. So,
Does WMD have the paths, the RCX?
it does have an RCX, sneaky RCX path. Yeah, it's also got some. It's got some other stuff
was about
too.
to
So,
post a Reddit thread.
No Reddit threads just yet, hopefully. So it's got some other surprises too.
It all goes down in.
Well, guys, thank you very much for coming by.
Thanks, John.
We need
Really appreciate
Thanos,
it.
man. We need Thanos back.
Next, we will be moving on to zombies with our lead
Oh,
writer,
damn.
Craig Houston, and expert game designer, Mark Mastis. Before we do that, though, wanted to give you a sneak preview inside what we are planning on the Declassified front next. As you know, over the last couple months, we've rolled out a video documentary series called Declassified. And we have taken a look at the ballistics of Blackout. We've taken a look at the history of Nuketown. We've looked at how a story is told through sound with our audio team. Next up, the effects team. Now, in the next couple weeks, we will release the full-length video documentary piece. However, this is a preview that takes a look inside of what the FX team does. When you talk about everything from sparks to fire to smoke to weather and dust particles, this is a team that brings those living, breathing elements into the game world to make it feel alive and make the gameplay environment feel, well, like there's motion. Here is a sneak peek into our next Declassified FX.
All right, new Declassified video trailer. Let's check it, boys.
When you talk about real-time effects, the effects are built to be seen in a video game and in real time, in comparison to a film where you're really looking at the effect from one perspective.
So some of the challenges that we're faced with as real-time effects artists is how do you construct effects knowing ahead of time that you can't account for all the situations that could occur. You need to be really smart in your processes and the management of your particle system.
When I'm working on an effect, I'm looking at it from all different kind of angles. I'm also understanding the context in which it'll be used. So we have a working level. And within that test level, we have different lighting states. So I would have to build an effect and look at it in that lighting state to know, okay, does this hold up? We have to make sure that we're building them in a way that will respond to different lighting conditions.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a sneak peek at Declassified FX coming soon in the next couple of weeks. We will keep you posted. Next up,
I was kind of
zombies.
getting in there, and then
So
they
while
like
our last
cut the
Zombies
video.
Experience, Ancient Evil
What?
was released a few weeks ago. We won't have a full experience yet for a little while, but that doesn't mean that the Zombies team isn't hard at work on a couple updates. With that, we have our lead writer, Craig Houston, and expert game designer,
Yo,
Mark
Jason
Maestas,
Blunder was like,
joining us
nah,
to talk
fam,
a
I'm
little
out.
about what's in store on the zombies front during this Operation Spectre Rising.
China number
windows.
one, mother truckers.
Mark, new to the stream. Welcome. Is it everything that you dreamed it would be?
Yeah, I can feel all the adrenaline just surging
Bro,
into
they
me
they
right
deleted Jason
That's
Blundell.
weird. That's what it feels like when I soil
I
myself.
wanna see your guys' reaction. Let me know in the chat. Well, how you guys
Mark's
feeling?
been working on zombies, pretty much since the beginning. The beginning. So he's used to living with oppressive, scary atmospheres. So he should be right at home.
Well, actually, as new guy to the stream, who are you? What is it that you say you do here?
What do I do here? No, I'm a designer. I've been working on campaign and zombies most of my career here.
Yeah.
Oh damn, campaign.
Yeah, that's
Mark really sells himself short. Amongst other things, Mark is one of the people that should actually get a lot of credit for things like the alchemical language. that we
Campaign,
had
man.
in
He worked on
Halo
campaign,
Story,
bro.
which
Awesome.
Was, took a smarter brain than mine to work it out. So that falls under narrative, but that was Mark.
All right.
They will
Well,
try
let's
to silence
dive
him,
into some
man.
of the new zombies features that we'll see during Operation Spectre Rising. First, let's start with the Super Blood Wolf Moon Gauntlet.
Can you see
The
that
studio's in mass
Super
panic
Blood
now.
Wolf Moon
He spoke
Gauntlet.
about the
Love that.
campaign.
Tell us a little bit about this Gauntlet experience.
well, this gauntlet. I mean, we always try to make things that are new and challenging and interesting, and this one's going to test your knowledge of quests, and it's going to be kind of like the phases of the moon. You'll be waxing and waning in power.
I've been doing that my whole career. I mean, shooting pool balls. I mean, that's pretty out there. Obviously, it's built around the Dead of the Night map, which is one of my personal favourites visually. With the mythical creatures and things that you've got in there. The Gauntlet really let Mark and his guys kind of play with those features in a very different way.
New challenge.
Yes.
Taking it up a notch.
Yes.
All right. Well, there's also an update with the Classic Elixir restock. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah. So one thing we found is that when you didn't have many elixirs to use, like of a particular kind, you tended not to use them because you're afraid of running out, and then you have an empty slot that's not doing anything. So
Not yet,
it's a
Midnight.
nice little bonus feature that if you run out, it will replace it with a random classic elixir. And this can happen too. Like if you forget to change them out between games, and then you go into the game, you'll have something there, and it won't be just empty.
All right.
Very useful. Very useful.
And
Very,
rumor has
very
it
good.
The Tiger Shark LMG makes an appearance in the mystery box.
Yes.
So that's coming up. And then Winter's Whale improvements?
Yes.
All right. Tell us a little bit about that.
So, Winter's Whale was at the top of the list to be looked at for improvements. And we took a look at it, and we really tried to rethink about how it works and how to solve some of the issues that occur with it. Like, you're running around and a zombie just randomly swipes you, and then it procs, and then you're just out of charges for a long time. So what we did is we changed it so that you only proc when you get hit if you're injured. So if you're not at full health and you get hit, it'll proc. So it's like, hey, you need it now because something's already hit you, as opposed to like the random one-off. And also, you recharge at the end of a round and when you get max ammo. And also, we looked at the recharge times, and it was pretty abysmal. So we changed it so that
Get off the fence. Tell us what you really think.
so it
Dude.
charges like once. You get one charge every 60 seconds. So I think
Homie
it's,
was about
pretty-
to talk
pretty good
about
upgrade.
campaign, and they shut him off,
All right.
man.
Also on the roadmap, we're looking ahead to the Labors of Hercules Gauntlet.
Labors of Hercules. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, obviously, Ancient Evils. not that long been out in the community. It's been a real pleasure to see how well that map went down. It's one that we're all very proud of. So a gauntlet for it, I mean, Labours of Hercules. There's been some discussion over how to spell labours, I've noticed on some of these things. That's the kind of British-American fight going on. But I don't know if we wanted to tease too much about that one yet, but it's a coming down the road. This has been one of the fun things to do with every one of these maps, is to introduce a gauntlet.
But that's not really the end of the Gauntlet conversation. There's the hard mode Gauntlet as well.
Yeah, just for me.
Just for you.
Especially just for me, because besides making myself physically sick doing the Helcatraz one where the controls are reversed because I suffer quite badly from motion sickness, people thought it would be a good idea. Let's make them even harder.
I'm enjoying the comments in my chat, boys.
Outstanding.
Obviously don't want to talk when they're talking, but like I'm enjoying the comments, alright? Keep them coming.
Rolling out on the Zombies Firm. What are you guys most interested in having fans sort of get to experience?
There's so many
Homie's thinking, man.
I can't. It's hard to talk about one thing.
He was about to talk about campaign, man. That's the thing, though.
Okay, well, there's a few other little tweaks we've made to Dead of the Night, and that one is
the nosy fart tooth. Sorry, that's what Gideon Jones called them. Nosferatus.
Yeah.
Sure.
They have been adjusted, shall we say.
Yeah, the
Yo, what is the
we
stream,
got a lot
man?
of feedback about the difficulty of the map, so we've made some adjustments. We made the werewolves appear less frequently.
Nice.
Nosferatu's their spawn rate is reduced quite significantly, and also it used to be that when you got the Sentinel artifact, the zombies would start running because we thought, hey, all the doors open, there's so much space to cover, they need to run so that they can get to you. But then we also have a lot of kind of defend type objectives, so that just made those objectives more difficult than they should have been. So we just got rid of that bit, and it's a lot nicer from the start until you get to PAP.
We're always balancing. Always.
Then there's also adjustments to the magic box. So now we keep adding so many weapons, it's just filling up the box, and it's hard to get specific things. So we've taken out some of the wall buys from the box, and also it's kind of messing with the power band of the box a little bit. So we've changed how the probabilities work in getting weapons so that they're more based on the original power bands, and also so you don't get like 3 Essex in a row. We've made it so that the duplicates are
doing God's work
reduced quite a bit. So like when you get one, you won't see it again for a little while.
Nice.
That's good.
Good.
And
that's
one more
very
thing.
good.
Lay it on me.
Wait, what was it?
Bro, he's thinking about campaign, man.
Anywhere but here.
Please have mercy. Let's see. It was.
Dude, my boy's like, please have mercy. Bro, you
magic
talked
box.
about
Oh,
campaign
really
and
important. Camos. Camo kill requirements.
Okay.
So, originally we thought, hey, people will be working on camos, and you get random weapons, and you just work on different ones. But, over time, people want to get certain ones to work on, and that's really difficult. So, by the time you get it, it can be later in the game, and then by the time you finish, you're not getting as many kills for that whole game session as you would have usually gotten. So we just decided to have all of the kill requirements for box-only weapons, so you can get your camos a lot faster now.
Very nice.
All right. Wraps things for zombies.
Almost.
And
Yeah.
scene. Anything else?
Well, I've just got to go and keep working on DLC 3 and 4 to conclude the Ether storyline. So I'm very busy with that.
Damn.
And that's all I'm going to say, John.
No big
It's
deal.
exciting.
No pressure.
Yeah.
All right.
conclude,
Shortly,
bro.
we will be joined by Mr. David Vonderhaar, and Matt Schrantz will be making a return to the stream to talk all things Blackout. For now, I believe that we've got a little bit of Spectre video for you.
All right, Spectre
Roll the
video.
next.
While we're watching Spectre video, they're gonna shut that Asian guy, bro. If you're coming on, yo, Dub, I see you, man. Anyone who's coming now, that Asian guy talked a little bit about campaign, and basically everyone was started panicking. Like the other two dudes who are screaming basically with the guy, they started panicking. Like I can sense that, right? Because he spoke about campaign, and there's no campaign in Black Ops 4, right? So he was like, I work on campaign and zombies. The guy asking questions about zombies, he's like, nah, gonna dodge all the questions. I'm gonna talk about campaign. So it was nice, man. It was nice. We were about to find out something, but they shut his buns down, man. It was yeah, while we're watching this, man, he's gonna have some real he's gonna get some yeah, the Popo's gonna get involved, man. Activision's definitely gonna be coming out and rape my guy. Press F to pay respects. I hope he doesn't get fired though, man. The guy's a legend. Like, he was about to reveal something.
With the launch of Operation Spectre Rising, there were some pretty ambitious updates to the Blackout map. And here to talk about all that and more on the Blackout front, we've got studio design director David Vonderhaar and
Vonderhaar is
Matt
always
Schranz.
excited, man.
Back with us.
That's,
Matt has a beam,
you know,
he
I
just follows
appreciate
him
that.
around
I like
everywhere,
that.
so we know
He's
where
the
he's
only
at.
dev who's
Much
excited.
more energetic than Miles Leslie.
That guy.
All right, so
I'm having fun already. We haven't even started yet.
take us into the world. So with Operation Spectre Rising, a lot of map updates, and it really kind of plays on sort of the Wet Works assassin theme. And here we go.
Who did this? Whose idea was this? I gotta tell you, man, when they pitched this idea to me, I was like, deep breaths, don't overreact, it'll be fine, just give it a minute to sink, and it turned out okay, and it's really crazy. It was a lot of fun, especially tying the narrative to it, right? It was really interesting, all the tech challenges that we learned along the way. I mean, just when it seems like a seemingly simple idea that can go awry. So obviously we blow up the dam. We have all this swath of destruction. This is one of my favorite places to drop, so it was very painful for me to acknowledge. The water level's high everywhere, so you can sort of see all the carnage that this causes. Pardon me, bad navigational skills. All the way down, all the way through this whole section, blowing apart bridges. Where did the factory go? Down further?
So with these, you know, the water coming through the dam.
Yo, Black
with
Guy's looking
elements
like
of
a
the map
snack,
being
damn, son.
flooded. Talk about
Elements. Look at this mess.
Holy shit, innovation.
Talk
bro.
about how gameplay has been affected by the flooding.
So I'll give you one, and then I'll let Matt.
It's gonna be so
do
hard
the
to
other.
run now, bro, I
The main
feel.
thing is, like, you have rule sets, you have ideas that have to be enforced about where items are in the world, how far apart those items are from each other, how dense they are in every structure. And when you take water and you just go, there's water everywhere now, all those rules just puff away in a brief flash. And then you have to kind of go back through and figure out how are you going to compensate, right? Because running around in the water is what they, you know, folks are already joking, the splishy splashy. Right? So you have to move all that stuff into positions, and where is it going to be now, and how are you going to find the items that you need to survive in these destinations, and all these kinds of questions about what happens, you know, when you're in this kind of environment, moving everything up and off the floor, finding homes for it. So that's just the itemization. I mean, that's just like the core component of the game, right? Already, just go ahead and light that one on fire and figure out what to do with it next.
So talk a little bit about sort of vehicular gameplay. How does that? I mean, because that's one element of how you engage the Black
Rip
Guy's
cargo,
sides.
bro.
Yeah, so,
Rip my Neva cargo, bro.
If you were able to see the gameplay trailer, you probably saw some boats zipping around, for example, the farm area, where traditionally boats do not go.
There's a lot of
like Vaughn said,
H2O, man.
with the, you know, raising the water levels affecting item distribution and item density, that also affects where vehicles can and cannot go. So water vehicles like the boat, you're going to be able to go more places with those. And in some places, you may not be able to go with a wheeled vehicle like muscle car or ARAV, where you were able to go before. And then on top
even
of, you know,
farm
just
is
the
wet
outside
now.
of vehicular gameplay,
Water's not wet,
you're going to be able
bro.
to hear the
So-
splishy splash of the
Why
footsteps a
did I
little
just
bit
say that?
better. So there's going to be a lot of things that change with this that you may not be immediately apparent.
Where you want to go and what you want to do and how you want to go about that, which is a really big deal. I thought it was really interesting in this particular case, for this particular vision that the team had on the map, was usually when you put in something like, say, Ghost Town or Hijack, you're like creating a location where people want to land and drop. Here, you're creating a location that some people are going to embrace highly, All right, and others are going to be like, I'm not going anywhere near that disaster zone because it's just So that's a really interesting take to like negative design, right? A reverse, like sort of take this thing and then carve out this spot where certain types of people are going to get pressed to the edges and not be anywhere near this and not want to have to come across it. So the gameplay that this offers is both on both sides. It's not just here's this new location that you want to drop, but here's this whole swath of experience all the way down through the map, right? We haven't done that. We haven't said from here to here, let's change all of that. It's been here's this destination, or here's that destination, or here's these new supporting structures. So it's a different take on how to update the map that, as absurd as it was as an idea, is really interesting in execution and practice.
So take us inside some of those sort of design discussions about, especially whenever you talk about sort of
I don't have the sword on me.
the randomness of dropping in or the collapse. You know, because it's like, you know, you were talking about how
you don't want to be on the wrong side of the river, on the wrong side of the flooding necessarily in a collapse state, or you do because you have the vehicles.
But you said, like, you know, some players might be like, I don't know about that, but
that's perfect.
maybe they don't have a choice.
Yeah. So I mean, if you look at the map, I mean, I'm not gonna say this thing cuts the map in half, but it almost cuts the map in half. It's close enough, and especially the flooding cuts the map in half.
A lot of water.
So that flight path, there's just new dynamics to pick, right? If with that flight path in that circumstance, depending on my play style, I'm probably not east and south of the water, right? If I like to be on foot, and I don't like to move around the map a lot. So it's just, you know, if you look at sort of all the mechanics that go into this type of game and a battle royale game in general, but Blackout in specific, and you do this kind of thing and you see what kind of impact this has, it's not just my impact in this moment in this area, but the totality of that and how you're going to play to win the game or not, and it's like makes it something special and different. I mean, it's pretty experimental on pretty many levels. Right?
Yeah, the psychology of it, which Vaughn was alluding to, of some players may not want to drop in the flooded areas now, and if those flooded areas were, you know, perhaps a hotter drop before, then the psychology comes in. The players that preferred a more quiet drop on the perimeter may start dropping towards the center of the map where the flood is, because that may wind up being a little safer
Newton's still there.
which is then going to push those hot droppers a little bit further out. So it's going to,
is Hijack gone?
Like Vaughn said, from the start of the match, it's going to change the dynamic of how Blackout is played.
Now, a lot of this flooding is, you know, not in a position where it's just deep enough where the certain types of boats can still go over it, but not deep enough where you can't traverse it, right? But it's still water, and it still has the impact that water has on you, especially that we don't generally like to put items on the ground in water that's only, say, yay deep or this deep. So you can still, you know, don't be fooled. It's not so much whoa, learn to drive.
Damn.
It's not so bad it's not so bad that you can't navigate the map, but it's going to change things apart for many people when you run into this kind of thing. And then also, you know, who doesn't love just, you know, running around.
The same goes for players as well, because we realize that, you know, being slowed down or being forced to swim too often could be frustrating. So the same goes for the players, like with the vehicles. A lot of those flooded areas are just going to be about shin high, and you're going to be able to sprint and move through them freely. You will have a bit more of audio cues giving away your position. You may want to pick up dead silence a little bit more often, but same goes for the players.
That is hard.
Vaughn, as you fly around, I know that the team has also been working on Bounty Hunter mode.
I need a sword.
Yes.
I need a sword.
Would have been awesome.
Oh, Hijack is there.
Where's the sword?
Where's
the sword?
We're running
They changed the location of Hijack.
No, you're not.
You can kick off.
Yeah, here you do. Yeah, you do. No. Don't do that. What's that? That's not a complete sentence.
That's not a. You don't want me to say the complete sentence.
Don't show the dev GUI.
Well, I'm not sure if we can find the sword in this mode.
No.
Because Spectre's sword, the Shadow Blade, is exclusive to the new Blackout game mode, Bounty Hunter.
Oh, damn.
Bounty Hunter.
Can you guys try? Put that off and then see if you can load the game mode.
So, for each operation, we like to have a kind of a operation themed game mode.
Zombies map is
obviously for Spectre Rising.
in reserves, boys, and supply drops.
Spectre Shadowblade, and Spectre Smoke
Doing it
into
live.
Blackout.
All right, let's go. Let's do it live.
You
ready?
Yeah.
I don't know how to sit right.
My man's going there, man.
I don't know where to.
All right.
Okay.
I don't know what you're doing.
We're gonna explain this game mode while the boys try to actually show you the sword from top to bottom.
So, like I said earlier, for multiplayer,
Yeah.
Spectre and the Shadowblade, it can be difficult to run around with a melee weapon in multiplayer. Okay, now extrapolate that out to Blackout.
Third person.
Yep. First problem that we ran into is, okay, how do we encourage players to want to play as Spectre with the Shadow Blade in Blackout when there's so many long lines of sight, things like that. So first off, okay, how do we encourage that? Well, we, as with other things that we bring to Blackout for multiplayer or share across the game, we tune it specifically for Blackout. So if you are playing a Spectre in Blackout and Bounty Hunter, you're going to move a little bit faster. Actually, your move speed, your regular walk speed, is going to be the same as a normal player's sprint speed. And then we'll scale out from there for sprint speed. So I'll kind of take it to the top and set the tone for Bounty Hunter.
Okay.
Bounty Hunter is a game mode where you are tasked with becoming Spectre. We have messaging in the lobby to let you know that you cannot deploy as Spectre in this game mode. So if you have Spectre selected, you're going to want to or have to pick a different specialist or character because Spectre is the hero of this mode.
Damn.
For starters, it's going to be a quads game mode. You're going to drop in, and right from the start, when you wingsuit in, you're going to want to look for the purple beams, which are highlighting Spectre's Shadow Blade, the sword. There's going to be roughly 25 Shadow Blades in the map at any given
Show
time.
gameplay, brother.
And you definitely want to go to those purple beams and get that Shadow Blade as soon as possible, because you're going to be fighting 75 other people for them. Those people cannot have
Player
Shadow
count
Blades.
revealed.
So inside from the start, the purple beams will be attached to what we're calling Spectre's stash. And that's another way for us to provide some benefits to Spectre to help compensate for this long-range battle space with a melee weapon. So inside Spectre's stash, you're going to find level 3 armor right off the bat. You're going to find the Shadow
Homie's about to
Blade
have
right
bad
off the bat.
times.
You're going to find many of the recon and stealth related perks like Dead Silence, Paranoia, Awareness inside Spectre's stash.
Consider me adequately incentivized.
There you go. There you go. So you want to get down, find those purple beans, find Spectre stash as soon as possible, and then when you grab that sword, you're going to transition from whichever character you deployed as to Spectre. We've got a really badass transition there that the effects team and our post-effects team worked really hard on for us. Transition, you are now full third-person Spectre. You are Spectre with the Shadow Blade.
Oh, damn.
So while you're only
Spectre's
melee
gonna have
attacking,
that.
you have third person, you're in third person, you're third person peeking, the advantages of significance. So you're really
That's gonna be
trading,
OP.
this kind of fun power attack, third person, rotation camera. We don't do a lot of this kind of thing, right? We have gestures in third person, but in terms of gameplay, mixing and matching is a really good example of what we talk about. We say, hey, let's just kind of press on our own comfort zones a lot and figure out, right, how do people react to this kind of thing? It's one thing in one limited time mode specific to the operation that is Spectre Rising, right? It exists there, and you'll love it or you won't like that type of gameplay, but it's that kind of thing. So, sorry, you pick up the sword as Spectre and?
You pick up the sword as Spectre and you go just straight beast mode on people.
Yeah.
That's the end goal is to be the last surviving player or team. It's still within those
Level
rules
3
of
armor?
Blackout
But what
Battle.
makes
Can't
it
hold my
Bounty
beer.
Hunter?
So Bounty Hunter is, it's, you know, it actually came from an idea a long time ago from Black Ops 1 even, where we used to highlight the top player in a party game mode, say one in the chamber, with a gold dot on the minimap. And we've been trying to find a way to kind of work that in over the years, and with Spectre being the assassin, being the hunter, we found a way to do that. So for each collapse, we will select up to 3 targets to mark as a bounty. That can be a Spectre player, it can be a non-Spectre player. They will be the top players.
How do you gauge top players?
You will be, top players are the players with the most kills. So the top 3 players will be marked with a bounty for each collapse. If there are times at the start of the match where a player doesn't have kills or there's a tie, then we'll select from, we'll do a coin flip basically. So at all times you will have up to 3 targets marked as a bounty. Your goal, if you are marked with a bounty, is to survive to the next collapse. If you are Spectre, you will be able to see those marked bounties. Only Spectres can see those. So one of the 25 players with the Shadow Blade will be able to see an objective icon bounty marker over the marked target's heads, and you will want to go and hunt them down. If you can manage to take out a bounty target, you'll be rewarded with a supply drop right at your location, so you'll want to hang out for a bit. And if you're a marked target, you'll also, if you can survive until the next collapse, you'll be rewarded with a supply drop at
David
your
Wanahart just
Well, it
looked
seems
into
like
my
all these
soul
things
like
ladder
right
up
there,
to
brother.
Not only adequately incentivizing you to go find the Spectre drops, but really kind of sort of promotes gameplay and action around those points, because there's a definite net benefit to
around
getting in on it.
25 new points, which are, you know, 20. The sword itself will drive not only the primary destinations that people like to drop. You have the sword locations. That's going to be 25. And then once you have that and you're using that, then you're seeing who the top players are and where they are, right? So there's a lot of motivation to be involved with the sword and the gameplay. And you can just put the sword down if you want to go back to normal life, right? Or even just put it away and pull your gun out. You're not capped into this thing where you only can use the sword. You pull out the sword to be in third person. So I think the dynamics here will be pretty interesting to find out how people see this in the real world and what they do with it and how they learn from it. You know, it's just one more example of taking an operation, being inspired by its core thematics, and then doing something different, very different with that kind of thing, sort of stretching what Battle Royale really means, which I think is the thing that we've been having maybe the most fun with in the operational seasons.
Yeah, that was a small note that Vaughn mentioned is this actually came from playtesting. Our original goal was you are Spectre, you have the Shadow Blade, and that's it.
We want more people to have fun.
Right, we want people to have fun. We immediately
people are gonna
knew that being
rage,
forced
bro.
just to have a melee
gonna
weapon in
get
Blackout
mad.
could potentially not be fun. I would argue that I only use the Shadow Blade when I become Spectre now, just because I see it as a challenge. But in playtesting, we played one iteration where you could pick up a weapon, say an assault rifle, SMG, whatever.
So good.
And then you can, so if you have that secondary weapon, you can switch from third
I
person
don't
Shadow
need to use
Blade.
guns in Battle Royale. I could just use my sword.
You can switch
in
to the
person.
third person.
Bro, people
Shadow
gonna
Blade,
get
And then you switch
mad.
back to your other
People
weapon.
gonna
you're
get
back in
mad.
first person. So you can, if you don't feel up to the challenge, John, I mean Vaughn, I don't know. I don't want to call
Oh
names.
damn, bro.
You can carry your favorite weapon that you may be able to find on the ground and switch back to
ICR.
that freely.
All right.
It's like the older brother you're glad you never had.
That's a good way to put it.
All right, a couple other things. Anything else on the bounty hunter front? A couple other things.
No, I'm sure there'll be gameplay on this from your favorite creator, no doubt.
Oh,
before
damn.
you wake up, so I'm sorry that we couldn't show you the sword as a technical glitch here. We'll figure that out.
Ground war, fast redeploy, equipment,
All this-
a couple other updates.
I know we've sold all of our time. Okay, ground war. All right, this one's good. Ready? 50 on 50 in Battle Royale in this mode. That's ground war. Ground war is not 9 on 9 in multiplayer. Ground war for Black Ops 4 and Operation Spectre Rising means this mode, as you know it, with 2 teams of 50. So your squad is like a sub-team of a larger team. So half of you can always win now, right? So it's playing a 50 on 50 Battle Royale mode is pretty interesting. It plays a lot like Ground War would, but with a lot of people. There's a lot of incentive to revive people who are on your larger team, not just your squad, right? And then the mechanics of that
Non-Fortnite
stuff,
content,
like
boys.
medic and things like that, become a lot more important. You know who's on your team. Friendly fire is disabled. You're going to shoot your teammates. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yo, thank you so much for dabbing on the amoebas.
All of it.
No, I knew that. And it's something special, and we'll probably see that midway through the operation, give or take.
Lunite's good, man. You don't have
what
to
happens
time
kind of
out the
in the
homie
middle
for
of the
spamming
operation. It's the
MW4.
plan anyway. Don't quote me.
But
You
what's
guys
up, brother?
always beat
How's
me
it going?
up when we're
That
not exactly on-
midway has already, like, somebody's assigned a date to it.
I know.
Like, it's
fudge.
all right.
Yeah. Well, anything else about 50-50?
No, still
Ground
trying to
war.
nail down the details, but it's the baseline is 50v50. We've been working hard on the, how do we deal with the infiltration pass, the initial flight pass? How do we deal with
The 2 helicopter problem.
the helicopters? How do we deal
Oh,
with
it's gonna
showing
be
who
lit,
is
man.
on your squad versus
It's gonna be lit.
your larger team? So we've been working hard on that and having a lot of fun, and can't wait to put that one out there.
As we kind of wrap things up in the blackout front, what do you guys most excited about? People getting their hands
Yo,
on.
appreciate you
during
dabbing on the
Operation Spectre
amoebas, man. Thank you, man. Welcome aboard, brother.
Well, I got to tell you, I am pretty fascinated by how the universe will react to this idea of us blowing up the dam and raising the water level. and the impact that has, and then how do you get out of that? Like, I'm fascinated by what happens after that. Like, okay, now that we flooded the map, what does it mean when it's not flooded, and how do you restore it? And so I find the fascinating to like. There's just a little bit of storytelling. Hey, Spectre blew up the dam, and then we're just sort of thinking about that and how that carries us forward, and how we move forward to the with every operation. There's also an event that we haven't talked about yet. How those two tie together. I mean, we do not make things easy for ourselves.
That's true. That's true.
All right. Operation Spectre Rising out tomorrow, first on PlayStation 4. Before we wrap today, just wanted to offer a couple thank yous. First, wanted to thank all of our guests today, David, Matt, especially Mark, for being such a good sport at being on his first stream today.
My man's trying to be humble.
Wanted to thank the Studio Communications Group, Foxy, Ben, Steph. Wanted to thank Tommy on the boards. Wanted to thank Lee Staples for running audio. Wanted to thank Robert Sanchez for
Just
all
standing
things.
there.
Just really
Just
looking
standing there.
so good back there. It's a shame he's off camera. Rose, wanted to thank Jay Purrier. Wanted to send out thanks to Activision PR, Legal, and Social. In particular, a special shout out to Art Services and Jared Castle in Consumer Marketing for having done the Lord's work to get that roadmap done. Took years off his life. About 2 weeks ago, Jared looked like he was like 22. Now it's like, a hard early 70s. Poor guy. But the roadmap is done. That's the kind of sacrifice we're willing to make for you. Also, for those of you in the U.S., don't forget Sunday, May 12th, Mother's Day. Take a little moment, thank the woman that brought you into this world and can take you out. Anyway, also, to my littlest man, Nico, for his birthday tomorrow. I've got another sort of proper list of thank yous, Vaughn. That's what's happening. Right, that's all we got. Thank you for tuning into the live stream. Enjoy Operation Spectre Rising tomorrow.
Bro, the only thing I'm really excited for is like the 50v50 prop hunt, and that's pretty much it, bro.
See you in the shadows.
That's pretty much it. They're probably gonna have a trailer or something. Alright guys, I wanna know your opinions, I wanna know your thoughts. I wanna actually go back to that wait, hold on, this moment right here, and I got a bunch of other stuff to show you guys as well, but how you guys feeling? We had that Chinese guy, right? So they replaced, they deleted Jason Blundell, and that Chinese guy was about to reveal some campaign stuff, man. He said he worked on the campaign, so not sure what he meant by that. Like, I want to actually see this little clip, and I'm gonna get back to you guys in the chat, alright? I got you. By the way, if you guys are new to the channel, smash the subscribe button. I'm probably gonna be streaming tomorrow as well. Early morning, brothers. Early mornings. Alright, here we go. I wanna just listen to this here.
A couple updates. With that,
it's lit, man. If you guys missed this, we had heat.
Expert game designer Mark Maestas joining us.
China #1 mother truckers.
Zombies front during this Operation Spectre Rising window. Mark, new to the stream. Welcome. Is it everything that you dreamed it would be?
Yeah, I can feel all the adrenaline just surging into me right now.
Campaign boys.
That's what it feels like when I soil myself. That's just it could be one or the other. A little column A, a little column B. I mean,
Mark's been working on zombies, pretty much since the beginning. The beginning. So he's used to living with oppressive, scary atmospheres. So he should be right at home.
Well, actually, as new guy to the stream, who are you? What is it that you say you do here?
What do I do here? No. I'm a designer. I've been working on campaign and zombies.
Working on campaign, but I'm pretty sure he meant to say like he works on campaign and stuff like that. So when he said that, damn, like you can see.
My career here.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's.
Mark really sells himself short. Amongst other things, Mark is one of the people that should actually got a lot of credit for things.
The studio was under mass panic after that. But ladies and gentlemen, we're getting 50 tiers this time because they probably realized that not everyone can finish. I'm like tier 66 in the current one, so I'm glad that they're gonna have 50 tiers. Finally gonna be able to get my weapons and all the good stuff. But no zombies, boys. No zombies, okay? We're not getting a zombies map. This time, we're getting some premium content. I wanna check like what we have. So ground war in Blackout 50v50. I'm low-key excited for that one because I always wanted like a 50-50. Yeah, non-Fortnite players rise up. One in the chat, if you are a non-Fortnite player, I want to know. This guy was red favorite. Sorry, was Glitching Queen. Okay, you were watching Glitching Queen. Damn, son. Dude, there was mass panic. I can show you, but we're gonna actually go in there and Modern Warfare 4. He said Mother's Day. Like, don't forget Mother's Day. That is like April 10th, right? He said, or April 12th, Sunday. But April 14th, boys, it's gonna be good times. Okay, I feel like that, or not April. I mean May 14th. Like good times. Then you use the Shadow Blade. Okay, Shadow Blade, third person. Hijack. They moved it on the side. You know what I mean? They probably saw people not landing their non-Fortnite players rise up. I'm tier 154. Damn, son. I'm like tier 66. Haven't played Black Ops 4 in the longest, so I'm excited that we're only gonna have 50 tiers. Finally gonna be able to finish that up, you know? Water vehicles coming. We got new gauntlets here. We got crazy mother trucking Wolverine there, man. We also got Thanos in here. We got Uncle Frank. Damn, son. So Uncle Frank is on live support here. So, yeah, he's gonna be back, but they haven't said anything about Misty, though. They said that we're gonna get it, but there is no sign of Misty in this, you know, in this thing here, so I'm not sure what's happening, man. No sign of factions either. They did confirm that we're gonna get it, so I guess we're gonna get it, but Super Blood Wolf, Moon Gauntlet? What the shit? Okay, so Super Blood Wolf Moon Gauntlet, alright, so that's like one sentence. There's not that little line. So yeah, I saw a bunch of you guys saying Moon Gauntlet, and I was like, nah, fam, that's probably gonna be on the Dead of the Night Gauntlet. I got excited for a single sec, so you guys clickbaited me earlier. I hate you guys. I'm tier 20, tier 214, 469. Damn, man, you're an organic non-Fortnite player. Damn, son. 469, brother. yo, help me get you tier 100, brother. Yo, Shadows, appreciate subscribe and welcome aboard. Big Nibba, big Tinder Navigator. Much love, brother. If you guys haven't already, subscribe, leave a like, check out my second channel below. It's all about movies and stuff like that. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers there. If you're not into movies, then you don't have to subscribe. Okay, what else? We're getting 3 new maps. So, WMD, totally a brand new map. I'm gonna actually drop a trailer. Hold on a second. Let me throw a trailer real quick. Let's get busy, alright? Let's get busy. Damn, let me go in my sub box. I wanna get busy. Or go in Call of Duty, right? Let me actually pull that one out here. Go Call of Duty. BO2 Woods is a Black Ops Pass character. That's actually, in my opinion, like, I don't mind that then. If it's, if we're gonna get it for free, then that's good, you know? Like, that's good. If it's free, I mean, technically it's not free because I already paid it, you know, 500 IQ, but I'm glad that it's at least part of the Black Ops Pass and not like, hey, you gotta pay $20. You know what? It's Uncle Frank. Let's bump up the price. $50. I'm glad that we don't have to pay $50 for that. Just for the skin alone. You know, just crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. But how you guys feeling, man? How you guys feeling?
Just carnage.
3, I haven't been on for 2 weeks. Lol. Dude, I also haven't played, like, I played it earlier. Yo, you got a homie subscribe. Yo, appreciate the pound or euro, brother. Yo, thanks so much for the one, homie. Much love, brother. And appreciate subscribing too, homie. Thank you, my guy. Thank you. 367, 110, 143, 237. You guys are crazy, man. I just wanted to be tier 100, but life is getting in the way. I started a new channel, so it's like not getting enough time, right? But man, I wanted to be like tier 100 so bad, but rip, dude. Yo, Nikki, that appreciate the 2. Yo! You're in Canada, right? Yo, thank you so much for the $2, brother. Seriously, man, when I see the CA, that tells me that you're also in the north, right? Yo, Canada, Kobe. Yo, appreciate the 2, brother. Thank you. So Ballistic Knife is coming back. We have a new LMG. They're calling WMD a new map, though. That's the thing. So, how you guys feeling? I want to see some angry people, okay? I want to see some angry people. I'm gonna pause this. I want to see some angry people. We're gonna go over on Call of Duty. Okay, hold on. Let me go here. Black Ops Pass owners get 3 new maps. 3 new maps, boys. So reuse map. Okay, we spotted an angry guy in a what AO. So reuse map, reuse specialist, content that was advertised in the past operation, the extract. Honestly though, it's kind of sad. I just want to make sure it's clear. If you're new to the channel, I'm pretty sure you're gonna think that I'm hating on Black Ops 4, but that's not the case though. I love Black Ops 4. If you're an OG on the channel, if you're an old subscriber, you probably know that I like it. And Black Ops 4 is a good game. But the problem is that everything that we're getting feels like that we're getting recycled content. There are 2 new maps, right? But both of those maps feels like they are recycled. There's a map that looks like Turbine. There's a map that looks like Splash, right? And WMD, they're calling this a new map, but it's not a new map. Spectre, it's Specialist, but we know that it's from Black Ops 3, so that's the problem. It's getting updates, it's getting content. Black Ops 4, like, it's a good game if we're just looking at it from the base, you know what I mean? But it's getting a lot of reused content. I guess that's not helping it. That's the problem. And also, like, they're dropping, like, the new outfits, you know? Like, we're getting new outfits and all that. For example, these new outfits, like, looking hella good, you know? I'm gonna show you, like, here. Like, all of these character skins are really good. Yo, appreciate subscribing, man. Welcome aboard. Hell yeah, brother. Probably gonna be streaming tomorrow as well and after tomorrow because Modern Warfare 4 hype, you know? No factions. They did confirm we're gonna get factions. But they didn't confirm that today. They confirmed a week ago, I believe. So these skins are looking really good. I'm just thinking and assuming that they're gonna be in the reserve. So yeah, man, this map looks like Turbine.
Sensor going live.
The map doesn't look bad at all. It's just that it looks like Turbine that we already played 5 years ago or 6 years ago at this point. That's the only issue, man. Other than that, I'm really excited for the fact that we're getting Prop Hunt, 50v15 in Blackout, and Blackout is getting some content, man. So non-Fortnite players rise up. BO4 easily the worst. We have angry people here, man. Damn. Okay, guys, thoughts and opinions. It said remastered. I know it said remaster in the trailer, like remake, I would assume. But Treyarch said 3 new maps, brother. You appreciate subscribing. Welcome aboard. You spending for stickers, comrade. You're right. That's very good. You appreciate subscribing, brother. Welcome on in. Skins be okay and useful, kinda, but need more. I agree. Skins are something that I'm not like a die-hard fan for, like the skins and whatnot. But the thing is that to some extent, they add a little bit of value and a little bit of replayability. For example, just gonna zoom in like that. Like, these skins are looking good, but I just fear that they're gonna be in the reserves and probably not gonna be able to get any of these unless I pay money, you know? Unless I pay money. I like the operation. I'm glad it's 50 tiers. Yeah, same. That's another good thing. So there are a lot of positives, and I do not want to neglect that, guys. I don't like doing that. Obviously, there's heat. There's a lot of controversy. There are some angry people. That's helped me release a lot of dopamine. I won't neglect. I won't lie. But there's also some good stuff as well, you know? Like, this chick is looking like a snack to some extent. She looks like Misty, though. But new clothing, you know? Like, damn, man. Is she Misty? Misty equivalent, I would say. You know, like, when you look at her face, like, she kind of looks like Misty. She looks like a little bit like Misty. And we do know that the Misty that they brought in with the Operation Grand Heist wasn't looking like Misty at all. So, Skills, I'll read this, please. At 2:48 on the new Operation video, look behind Spectre at the right of his head. I think some sort of teaser. Okay, 2:48. Imagine that's the end of the video. Okay, now 2:48 here. That's yo. Okay, I don't want to speak too soon, but it's looking like MW2 Ghost. What the shit? Okay, hold on a second. I want to find that jawline here. Okay, this is a jawline, but from the other side, right? Hold on a second. I see what you mean, bro. I see what you mean, but it's definitely not that. Like, I can see them dropping a Modern Warfare 4 teaser in Black Ops 4 tomorrow with the new update. I can see that, obviously assuming her, but I don't think that this is Modern Warfare 4 related. Unless you saw something else. Let me know, though. I'm all ears, Spaghetti man. Don't touch Spaghetti. I play on Xbox One. Yo, you're gonna have bad times then. For a week. Then next week you're gonna have a lot of very good times. Yo, what up, Dr. Zombie? How's it going, brother? Have you seen the endgame yet, or I saw your tweet, so I hope you see it soon because it's actually good. When is the Modern Warfare 4 trailer? No idea, brother. Okay, what else? Okay, I want to see some angry people. This is why I quit. Okay, this guy is a little bit angry. You mean 2 new maps and 1 remake. This guy is getting the gist. He's not angry, but he's spitting facts. not free when people have paid for it. He's also he seems like he's not mad, but he's spitting facts. The maps are going to be shit, just like the last 4. This game is honestly shit. This guy is a little bit angry. I can see it. We got a lot of angry people, man. Angry people everywhere. BO4 easily the worst $60 I've ever spent on the game. Honestly, Black Ops 4 is a good game, but it's having a lot of problems with the reused content. But a lot of angry people. I want to know, man, your opinions, guys. I want to see you guys go in as well, man. This map is looking like a snack. What? We got pink colors. Aquaman better be happy. Battery's having a heart attack right there. Yo, homie's wearing tuxedos. Damn, man. Homie, pull out that sword. So yeah, whenever you're gonna use Spectre, you're gonna be in 3rd person, even in Blackout, guys. So that's gonna be OP. Level 3 armor can hold Spectre beer any day now. Destroying the franchise. I love you, Skeezel. Rob Dylan, LLC. I love you too, my brother. How do you get the weapon? Charms, reserves, supply drops. Yeet. Destroying the franchise. Avengers Endgame. What happens is there's okay. Alright, I thought you dropped I honestly don't know what it is, but the glowing eye is interesting. In zombies or in what? Black Ops 1 remastered? Very soon, brother. My brother, when do you think we'll get Modern Warfare 4 trailer? May 14th is a date when homies think that's when we're gonna get it, and it kind of makes sense. I would say May 14th or May 21. That's gonna be like what I think, and I have a feeling that tomorrow we might get a teaser. And after tomorrow it's Activision Livestream, so I'm gonna be streaming that tomorrow and after tomorrow. So Activision is streaming, might get something regarding Modern Warfare 4. So if you guys are new here, absolutely subscribe. We're gonna be keeping it up with Call of Duty and the gaming news and all of the good stuff. Get your Clorox bleaches ready. Yeet. What weapons are coming? Ballistic knife, Tiger Shark LMG, and Nifo Odi Club. Dudes, talk about perfect timing, man. You ask and here you go, brother. Not even a delay. What? And yeah, man, this whoever just said that go to 248, there's a look to the right of the Spectre head. Man, you have a like sharp reflexes, man. Cause it kind of okay. I feel like it's a stretch to be honest, but I see what you mean, right? Like it kind of looks like Ghost, man. Like I don't know, man. It's like a black circle. Hold on a second. I need to find the other side, like. But it's not Ghost though. It's about Black Ops 4, so it's definitely a stretch. But whoever said that, I know what you mean. Yeah, we don't see a circle here, you know, a black circle, just like how we're seeing a black circle on his face right here, right? So it's definitely not Ghost though. It's not our Niba Ghost. Zombies map better be better than the last. It's gonna be an Ether map, and they said that it's gonna conclude the Ether storyline. So I guess that last 2 Ether maps coming in, and then Ether story is gonna be over, man. So that's a feels bad in a way. A ray gun weapon charm. New sniper. You probably have to pay for it, guys. Don't let your dogs out, man. Don't let your dogs out. In order to afford Black Ops 4, you need to have a job, guys. You need to have a job. You also need to have 30 hours in 24 hours a day. And also, you need to have a job. So you need to have 2 jobs, basically.
Contract complete.
But memes aside, though, I'm excited for the new operation. Hoping that not everything is behind a paywall. And I'm probably gonna make a video. Not sure if I wanna. I'm gonna try to pump out a video on my 2nd channel and on this channel. And tomorrow I'm gonna be live streaming, and after tomorrow I'm gonna be live streaming Activision's. You know, there's gonna be a stream. So thank you guys so much for coming, and thank you guys so much for dropping by. Really appreciate you all. Gonna see you guys very soon though. So enjoy your day, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, boys. Peace out.